name is Olivia White, and this is my speech on tap water. Imagine this. You are running across the yard as your friend is chasing after you. It is really hot outside, and you are out of breath and really thirsty and probably dehydrated as well. You decide to go inside and you grab a glass from the cabinet and you put it underneath the sink. You have tap water from the sink, so you assume it's safe to drink, right? So you put it in your cup and then you decide to take 3 big gulps, and so much satisfaction comes because your lips are so dried and parched from being outside for so long. This is a mini scenario many of us have been in. However, what if I were to tell you that tap water could be detrimental to your health? Before my family invested in a water filter, I was just as shocked as you. While I have personal experience with this, I have also done some research and found things such as tap water can bring outbreaks like salmonella, hepatitis A, E. coli, and 7 other outbreaks, according to CDC. I hate to tell you this because of how scary it can be, but this is very important to understand because it affects your health and it affects your well-being. Tap water should not be consumed by anybody. We will examine today the problems with drinking tap water, the solution to that problem, among the different steps that we can take action for this. Let's dive head first into the problem. Drinking tap water is a dangerous habit that has become dangerous to the health of many. Many of us have drank tap water at least one time in our life, but we are probably unaware of the effects. Tap water contains the chemical PFAS. According to Fox News, PFAS are man-made forever chemicals because they're resistant to break down. PFAS can affect more than 110 million Americans estimated. This chemical is known to cause cancer, liver damage, low birth rate, and other health problems. Secondly, tap water contains arsenic and radioactive elements. New York Times released that more than 3 million Americans have been exposed to both arsenic and radioactive elements through tap water. These elements have been linked to cancer, even at small doses. Lastly, tap water contains disinfection byproducts. These byproducts happen as a result of chlorine combining with the water, which many systems are legally required to put chlorine in the water to maintain the cleanliness. Business Insider quotes, disinfection byproducts account for roughly 45,000 of the cancer cases predicted. Clearly, tap water is a widespread problem. Since we all need water, a solution is required. Let's begin to look into that solution. Filtered water will address the problems tap water brings. How willing are you to consider filtering your water the next time you go for a drink of water? Water that is filtered removes PFAS and PFOS. A water filter company, it's called Live Straw, released an educational article that said their filter combines activated carbon and advanced ion exchange technology to remove PFOS from water. Secondly, water that is filtered removes arsenic and heavy metals, like we talked about earlier. B, Springwell Reserve Osmosis Water Filtration System. This is a water filter available to anybody. It filters dangerous chemicals and heavy metals through reverse osmosis. Lastly, water that is filtered will remove disinfection byproducts. According to environmental science and research technology, activated carbon-based tap water filters could provide an important short-term public health benefit through removal of, it's called halogenated DPS, but this is also known as the chemicals that are harmful in our tap water. Filtered water is a solution to the problem of tap water. However, what are we going to do with this information? Let's explore the course of action. We must protect our health by taking steps to invest in a water filter. Many of us have seen water filters at a store, but we probably didn't know which one to buy. It's more than just going to a store and selecting a random one off the shelf. First, research must be done on the pollutants in your city water to determine what filter you should buy. EWG.org has an option for a person to type in their city zip code, and the search engine will pop up with what exactly is in your water. Just because a chemical amount is considered legal does not always mean it's safe, so be sure to look at the EWG guideline. Secondly, choose the water filter that you desire. Softfiltration.com shows that there are active activated carbon filters, there's reverse osmosis filters, there's alkaline water ionizers, there's UV filters, and there's many more among these. Every filter is different based on what your water needs are. Lastly, you need to invest in and set up the new water filter. It is crucial to invest in a filtration system. Clean water will be the result of this, and your health will be benefited by this. So, you see, we are not helpless to stop the problem of tap water, as long as we make the choice not to ignore it. The consumption of tap water should not be endorsed. Tap water has become a problem because of arsenic, PFAS, disinfection byproducts, and more chemicals that are all within our water that we drink. Thankfully, the solution to these problems is filtered water. This knowledge can motivate an individual to take steps to research and invest in a filter that will benefit their health. Today, I want to implore you to invest in a water filtration system. This will stop the problems that tap water brings. I know that you agree with me that protecting our health should be a main priority. I ask you to visit ewg.org to find your city water and what it's most overdosed on, based on the EWG guidelines, and take action against these things. Why not protect your health now so you can thank your future self later?